don't want to see you back here until you're ready to wake up and start doing things properly! Right? I'm sorry, did you?
No,
Why is she so aggressive? She won't even...
wait!
Huh? Who do you think you are? So, you're bringing backup now.
Savannah, is this how you always treat your staff?
My staff is right. I'm the one in charge here now. And last time
Of course. How you run your kitchen is none of our business. But when a member of your staff is so overworked he becomes gravely ill...
Overworked? I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If Fermat...
But Fermat can do the job, he just...
Monica, back in...
Huh? But you said...
Just do as you're told, and not another word out...
Wow! What a horrible person!
Sorry. Looks like I've dragged you into some drama. Her name is Savannah. She's the new... Ever since she took the job, she's been enforcing a brute... One guy was so overworked, he collapsed...
I'm sorry.
At his family's request, Savannah is adamant that Fermat's exhaustion and our next thought was to talk... And that's why I'm here, doing it the...
Oh, shoot!
Oh, no, not... And besides... yeah, meaning...
Paimon will join you.
Oh, guys, it's a really famous chef. Sorry to interrupt. This is a small...
Monica's the one about...
Our head chef has been a little highly...
All right.
Thank you. A little highly strung, huh?
Paimon doesn't get it. How did...
Well, according to Fermat's family, she hasn't...
Oh, Paimon totally gets... Huh? Hold on. Find...
Нэскофье? Could this mean...
Huh? You know that name, Nadia?
Yeah.
So, who is this Néskofье, anyway?
Well, for starter, she recreated the legendary Gâteau, safe to say.
Gâteau de Bourg. That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell...
Well, but none of the
The Fortress of Mirabede.
Néskофье didn't...
So that's what...
Even though Néskофье is no longer head chef at the hotel. So, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Néskофье to...
Oh, Paimon gets it! Monica wants us... It's simple.
You thought cream of mushroom soup was you'd have had more sense serving. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom.
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Néskофье is that kind of chef as well.
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those flavors the chance to come out.
Yes, Chef.
Then go back and do it again.
Yes, Chef.
Waiting to be served? Sorry, we're pretty busy. I'm afraid you're...
Oh, no,
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Néskофье when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can get...
Looks like the rush hour is finally over. Is it always this busy here?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Néskофье joined as temporary head chef. Well,
Wait, take these home with you. We can't.
Oh,
For what? Like I said, I just don't want them go.
Firmo.
He's the chef that fell ill from stress. Hilaire, he decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take.
Hey, I heard that, Navia. I've told you before. No one's making extra food. Hilaire is making.
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally
So, you two must be the world-famous traveler and her companion, Paimon.
Oh, so you know us already. We'll skip the introduction then.
Oh, I certainly am. But I don't. Besides,
What?
well,
That's...
honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either. Anyway, suffice to... Fiamar and the others probably think that Savannah got...
I wouldn't be so sure about.
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcoming. Plus, it's not.
Oh, Mon.
I
can't believe her! Unbelievable! I won't stand for...
Wait, so now she's...
Let's go catch up to her. We don't want to keep her waiting.
wait. She looks like... Is that a skull?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
But, please.
What the heck?
Get up, Monica! Can't you see that you're just making your customer feel more awkward?
Escoffier?
If you want forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do. Make the dish again. And this time, get it right. You cannot go begging.
Savannah said that I'm not allowed back in the kitchen until I've corrected my mistake. But if I can't go back into the kitchen, I can't do the dish.
That's some...
We apologize for interrupting your meals.
It's fine.
Oh,
Gosh, that's pretty strict.
I mean, we all knew that these days, and it's only gotten worse since word got out.
Monica, you don't need to call.
Yeah, but through no fault of that banquet.
Lumaline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a
They all, unfortunately.
Everyone knows that, but you took all the blame. And now look at you.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, the...
Monica, besides.
If I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as head chef?
What happened?
You made me your not.
Whoa. Sounds like someone has a chip on her shoulder.
My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you? Have you put even half the amount of energy into improving your cooking skills?
What happened to...
Ho ho! I was not expecting to see something.
Fanasium?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a humble
The traditional way.
That's right. I'm talking, of course, about the
According to legend, the founders of the cooking contest would...
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us, and indeed.
Reintroduction?
What say you, Escoffier? Surely you, of all people, won't back down from this challenge.
Sure. Exhibition. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the line.
I don't want anything to happen to...
But if you lose...
What? The Codex de Boer?
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all. It's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's
Present and former.
What do you want, that old...
Don't I want your I'm sorry. Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Oh, I'm sure it won't. And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Bourg, per the recipe in the codex. Well,
Alright then. Let's see how much you've... I hope you surprise...
Believe me.
Escoffier, are you sure this is a good idea? You accepted her terms a little hastily.
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleuve Cendre so I can get prepping.
When will Lenny and Lynette do another show? So, this whole bake-off thing kind of came out of nowhere. Was it really sensible to...
Well,
Huh?
Escoffier only picked up on.
that's patent...
Okay. That's one case where you can keep your thoughts to yourself.
Oh, that? Well, it's not so much a recipe. Back in the day, he and his good friend Savelli explored far and wide. Partly adventuring, partly looking for instance. Legend has it that the original Gâteau de... So rare was the ingredient. Modeste and Savelli went on to found the original hope, especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius.
Paimon's heard this kind of story.
What? No, of course. Anyway, never mind. And that was it. Even then it's...
Oh!
Yes, well...
Case in point. Even the gâteau.
Wait.
It did. But, like I said, so as for why we...
Oh!
Hey now. Just think.
Anyway, before I...
Could it be...
Well, it may be from...
What?
Who knows? We could speculate for... It means vesting her in this bake... However much she's changed since...
Well,
Let's now, if I have...
Well, that's...
Well, I have heard the Traveler is an accomplished cook, as well as a warrior. But be warned,
oh, Count, even if it means... I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Oh, Navia. The difference in your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up without sending juices flying all over the kitchen. Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah. Thankfully, it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruit.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straight. A kind of this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense. Let me give you a demonstration instead.
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep. Paimon's never used anything this weird before. Cool! Not weird.
The device isn't cold enough yet. I need to reduce the temperature. And done. These are the flavor compounds.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more...
Absolutely no. I'll demonstrate again. Now. Slowly and carefully. Not a drop too much, and not a drop too little. And voila! Now it's your turn. But the Traveler's work was surprisingly good. Are you sure you've never done this before? That goes without saying. Still, credit where credit's due. You did well. Alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something from the Hotel du Bois' current menu. I'll judge your submissions and give you a final score. That's right. The true test. How's it going? Have you picked a Huh. I know this doesn't represent what you're capable of. Try again, and this time. How's it going? Look.
Pretty good, right? Not to brag.
6 points.
What? Oh, well,
That's 6 out of 100.
what?
You say you're a connoisseur, but it's quite clear by that luck.
Aww.
Oh, me next. I'll have you know that this batch of macaroni.
So you went from
Aw,
now to the final dish.
So,
this is our
8 point.
darn. That's been.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this one.
How did you pull that off?
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can really.
Hey, you made that last part up.
well, it looks like I lost fair.
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining.
Chef Escoffier,
Oh, it's Hilaire. What brings you here?
I heard the news.
And you
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Firma? Last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffier, I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me.
Yeah.
The fact is,
Firma.
I... Huh? That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
What do you call this, Vermal?
I...
Do it again! 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 Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen!
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then
Dad, talk to me.
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological.
Monica, when did you get...
Probably because. But anyway, from
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights...
Oh, come on. All I did.
She sounds like the worst.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escoffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter what we make, she'll find something wrong with it.
What is this? It looks like a dog.
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Every time you remake.
Either straighten your...
So now,
Oh, man.
the more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
How can you give up so easily? And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes.
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier, and maybe Savannah was right.
Dad.
I will win this contest,
But what...
even if I had to go and...
Oh, well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep...
And so will I.
Yeah! And if we're...
Actually, I thought maybe I could help.
What? Why didn't you say so?
I was going to, but then.
You do this for us?
Alright, fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah?
I know, but it's alright. I've made up my mind. With the way things. I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure.
Wow! Paimon did...
Great! Being a sponsor.
Yeah! Feast! Feast!
Alright, if you insist, then prepare for some of the finest. That's not a.
That was a dream come true. Paimon never knew Fontanian cuisine could be this good.
Why, Savannah? Oh, nothing. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something I have. But I can't find anything. It's the copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but yeah, maybe. Still, she was a little those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma and the other staff so... and the idea... I wonder if this is how Modeste felt, back when, yes, with his good friend and co... The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Bourg and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks, and with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions, people started gossiping about Savelli, and their relationship between the two gradually soured. Everything came to an end. One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy. Even unlikely, still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut. Really?
listener grow weird.
Did you hear the news?
Mesdames et messieurs, welcome.
Savannah,
Monica?
In the interests of the labels will be placed out of sight underneath.
As one of the judges.
When my
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Monica, even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
Alphonse! Gaspar! Get to work! Do not disappoint me.
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full blast, this
A dash of frosting! That should be enough flavoring. Now, stay calm, Néskофье. There has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think.
Come on, Néskофье! Come on, traveler!
You playing at? Not how I taught you to do it! Stop horsing around and do it again!
Yes, chef!
Oh.
The balance of flavors is about right. But the quantity is too low. Savannah, what are you doing? Oh, get it. I've got to focus on my own dish. What are you doing, Néskофье? Your team's waiting on you.
So, what do you think?
Néskофье is already on the final step of the recipe. Let's check on Savannah's progress.
I think this flavor...
Useless! Both of you, make like an egg and beat it! I'll do it myself!
Wow! Is
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
I present to you Gâteau de Bourg. I was just exercising caution. I had to make sure everything was perfect.
Time's up! Contestants, please take your dishes to the back.
We both made the same dish.
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10! Only because there's something about the flavor of the base. It's just a little different from the recipe I'm...
Huh? Really? I couldn't tell.
All right, on to gâteau number 2.
I have a feeling that...
How exciting! I think maybe someone got a little carried away when they were adding the sugar.
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is all over the place. Who made this?
It appears the decision is unanimous. This gâteau is far below the standard we would expect.
And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to save her life.
Something's not right here.
I can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau has won this cooking contest. Now, all that remains...
What? It's... Savannah?
No! That's impossible!
Hey, Savannah! You cheated! What did you do? Oh, you...
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went... It was Vanishem's, isn't it? More...
You judges! Wait...
That's enough! As head chef, or rather, Savannah. If you want scoff, but you must...
It's a little late.
Look, Savannah. But only...
So, will that be all? Ex-head
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend. But...
I know what I'm doing.
Alright, fine. I'm glad to hear it.
Escoffier!
The Codex de Bourg! Finally. Now, at long last, I will...
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah! The Codex is...
It's alright. It was just besides, it's not all bad. Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the Codex would solve everything, I'd have just done that in the first place. I mean, why bother with the whole cooking contest? It's such a waste of time and energy.
No. No! This doesn't make any sense!
Huh?
That's it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it! This can't be happening.
Oh, Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
It's nothing life-threatening.
Oh, I knew it.
Pent up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us,
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things. She'll hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new techniques and
our best guess is...
And
Even so,
Yeah, and it's definitely no excuse for.
About that.
Leone and Algalia were the ones I tasked with labeling the cakes.
no.
Well, how is it? Have you figured it?
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat.
Is it really that bad?
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. The offending flavors are coming from in between the. Or in other words, we have a traitor.
I'm sorry. I was it was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would.
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted defeat. And if I wanted retribution, I would have brought whatever's going on with you. Just.
Food safety. Wait,
I think, but I swear I didn't do it on purpose. But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage.
This is crazy. So Savannah pressured you into.
I know, it's terrible. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. So you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or.
You mean?
Oh, well, I'm not sick. You should tell Vanajem tomorrow. Good. Now, back to Savannah.
What happened to me?
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't taste like it used to,
now that you mention it, but the difference was so small. I'm sure no one would notice it besides our most loyal customers.
Still, as head chef, it's easy to see why Savannah... So many times I've seen her make the cake base over and over.
Yeah, I'm thinking back on it now. It's clear that Savannah's been in a downward spiral ever since Escoffier left.
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes, but after count and at some point along...
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
Yeah, it would explain why she was bent on getting the original at any cost. She must have thought Escoffier purposely omitted key details from her recipes when she copied them out. Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine, the only one privy to all the secrets of the trade.
Oh, for goodness sake. What a stupid idea.
Of course. Then she finally got the codex only to discover that the secret recipes she's been pining for don't exist at all. Seeing how utterly wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system. It probably brought up everything.
There's still. She might not be on the same.
You'd think so.
New head chef, you say? What's her name? I don't think I've heard of her before.
I wonder.
this tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen. Hey, did you hear me? Once.
All this time.
Let's give her...
In that case, I'll go and update from...
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
That was a long...
Oh, nice! Macarons?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose? Every year they migrate long distance. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore, but what those poets don't know, once the lead goose shows. So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressures that come with it, it's something that everyone takes turns at. But we humans completely miss that fact when we project our own ideas about social hierarchies onto them. I guess what I'm saying is, I don't buy into this notion that there's some sort of gulf between normal and genius. Cooking is a science, not magic. Given the same ingredients, same recipe, and same environment, I see no reason why two different people shouldn't be able to create the exact same dish. Of course, some people have a more sensitive palate than others, and some people are just born bolder or more conscientious. But these are all variables that can be accounted for with time and practice. I'd have no reason to expect so much from others if I believed that perfection can only come from the hands of a genius. The only reason I hold people to high standards is because, well, I believe they're capable of greatness. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna get to the bottom of why Savannah failed. And come tomorrow, I'll give her the scolding of her life, pointing out all the mistakes she's made along the way. Then she'll finally see the error of her ways.
Lizard tail, heifer, star conch. What else? I need to create the most dreadfully disgusting cocktail. Why are we here so early? Our meeting with Vanagem isn't for a while. Check on her? Why? What happened? Oh no. Нэскофье, are you alright?
I'm fine. Just need to get some more coffee in me. Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all? All right. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, there's cooking facilities here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry!
Coffee.
Hello! What can I get for? Sure thing. We're here to go. Huh?
Coffee. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
Glad to hear it, but make sure to catch up in your sleep when you get the chance. Wait, what am
I'll save it for when everyone else gets here. It's so stupidly small. I can't believe it's caused so much drama.
Нэскофье! Have you seen Savannah?
Huh? No, not since yesterday.
After seeing her home yesterday, we were only to find an I left Alphonse, and if she's not here...
Boss, Escoffier...
Alphonse? You're supposed to be...
We were, but then, just after you left...
Oh, looks...
Wait a second. This... Of course, from the Codex. Yeah, but...
The Codex?
Seriously?
Ugh, Eddie...
Hold on.
It was you. It sounds like...
Retrieve the... So the cooking...
She...
Ugh, this is up first! We thought that Savannah forced...
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put two and even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your great...
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
place looks like an underwater restaurant. Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party. Oh, they ran off.
That could be easier said than done. Something's
We prepared a banquet for our
We have to see. This is why you should always bring snacks.
There's no time for that.
A dash of frosting!
Off to the freezer!
Blubber beasts or not, are we sure this stuff is edible?
Trust me, they'll love it.
Oh, good question.
Yes, we can afford.
Hey, be careful! Scare them off too much and they might not come back again. Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
The track's turned back again. Oh, so annoying. Hey, it's open!
Yeah!
Got him!
Yeah! Skyward! Got him! Skyward!
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said your water, the one you just drank.
Sure.
All All those years, not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden. Hey, go scout. Did you not hear me?
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident.
Ha! Don't be so... You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the... So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli. He offered Modeste. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I
am no Savelli. No.
Oh, put a lip. You didn't show any remorse when she left.
You're right.
Ooh.
I somehow doubt what ever since I learned the truth. I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long.
But you drank it too.
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica.
You. I saw your dump.
No. Everything I ever did was a failure. And now...
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You gotta... You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me.
Stop right there!
Let her go, Monica!
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like...
You can't! Stay back if you...
Escoffier?
Monica!
A recipe! Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius.
Are you...
He and Savelli were a fool. We're talking about a powerful That's right. I've done...
Well, you
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on...
Wait, what's that sound?
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the...
Uh-oh. Savannah's going to...
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward. She's only taken her hostage because she knows that she's no match for you.
That's true.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route. The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere. Got him! They were probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Nice Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping. Now disappear. Clever trick.
Think you can bully me?
Stray clouds converge.
Look at you, Bootail.
Here comes the finale. Step right up. A dash of frosting! A burst of flavor! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests. Off to the freezer! It seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers. Frosting! Yeah! I never knew you could process Lumitol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down. Lumitols and maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
Yeah! Skyward!
That's strange. These don't look
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh? Oh, Modest's.
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later date. You really
Trust our adventurer's instincts. Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely a pro-rummager from all those treasures. Darn it! Paimon was just about to show up!
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It's been years since I've left. It's exactly the way sad. The treasure of our limited stock of he was praised. Modeste tried as our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends, and I told myself that, or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of unfortunately.
So it was
I always thought it was just
In that case, what does that—
The taste of gâteau, being the perfectionist but as he baked, and it was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses. In hindsight, over the course of the finest culinary talent of his generation, now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything ever again. Finally, in despair, he took his own life. And because we had become estranged, I cannot be yet despite everything.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess
Modeste told me did he hope I would, but if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, what would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison. I cannot. I will do what it may lead his family to suspect. I would rather the final loose end is the evidence here. At the bottom of the sea.
Huh?
So we thought, but if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, there's no telling what she might do.
Yeah! Got him!
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children of Modeste. Some fragments of his diary escaped your clutches, and we have held on to them for generations. But I have to thank you too, Savannah. Without your help retrieving the codex, and with it the last piece of the puzzle, I may never have found this. But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of Remoria is mine! Oh, it's...
Monica? Oh...
Escoffier?
Savelli? So he came here after his friends...
This can't be happening! All the years I spent piecing together the truth! All my painstaking... all that!
Monica?
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Praise be to you.
She's a nutcase! A liability to herself and everyone else! Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out!
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Now disappear!
Seize the skies!
Let the world collide! Can't handle your dreams!
A round of applause! don't need... I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're... When did you... I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Нэскофье! Savannah!
Traveler! And Paimon!
Venejem! What are you all doing here?
What did you...
We had to do...
It was my fault. Escoffier had to leave. Come back, Escoffier.
Okay.
Huh?
If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up?
Escoffier's right. Sure,
things were...
Our customers know at the end of the...
No,
Well, about that...
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Firma? I'm so sorry. I put far too much... But...
Actually...
Huh?
We thought Firmin's problem was purely psychological, and as it turns out...
No way! Doesn't that cause...
It can. A small...
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. They also fixed me up with some meds.
There's...
You mean...
Oh...
Let's not be too quick to... So you better make sure...
I will. I'm sorry. Is it just...
It's because they...
What?
Huh?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the ovens, I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off.
No, I spent so long. It all comes back.
Oh, do you know how long I spent perfecting my gâteau de bois? 3. And you clearly have no idea. Genius or not, you're only... Surely...
Aw, what up?
So you got your mojo back?
Yeah.
Aw, friends again. So nice to see them finally settle their beef.
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a
But the...
Right. And...
No! So grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is...
Hey, so...
The second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
The results are in! A landslide victory for Escoffier!
Quite rightly, too. Piece of cake.
Oh yeah, look at that! Savannah looks pretty chipper too, considering she...
Now, where were we? I had 2 reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course. But the other was that the Hotel de Bois had reached, so I just...
Improved!
Well, a while back, she has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime you. There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored. Case in point, remember those Romaritime flowers down in the ruins? I used them in the cooking contest just now. Did you taste the difference?
What? Paimon didn't notice at all!
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting the recipes of previous chefs and figuring out the exact constellation of elements that gave their work its signature taste. And the other half, it lies in freeing yourself from the confines of the kitchen. You've got to go out and explore the endless possibilities out there.
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly not sure she wants to try your cooking anymore.
Don't worry, it's not going to be a free-for-all like in Modeste's time. Before I put anything into my food, I'll obviously do my research, make sure it doesn't contain any harmful substances. In the meantime, take this. It's a recipe for Petit Gâteau de Bois revised version. I tweaked it to suit your needs as busy adventurers. Hope you enjoy, and remember, feedback is always welcome.
All right! So, do you ever see yourself returning to Hotel de Bois?
Oh, of course. I've already promised Vanisham that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of the food remains at an acceptable level.
Surely Monica wouldn't have gotten drawn in. She practically dedicated her life.
Since you mentioned the treasure, the so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remoria...
Huh?
Don't forget. And as for the loot, even if Sibeli...
So after all that, feels strange to say it, but Paimon almost feels sorry for Monica. She sacrificed...
Hey! Huh? You just got back. Did you see any experts say...
Wait!
If